So in this tutorial 1.1.5, I need to talk about the whole Fontawesome problem that I had. Maybe if you haven't seen the last video, just a small review about that. The situation is that on my website, I have included Fomantic-UI or Fomantic-UI locally. And the problem is that, as you can see down here, that I cannot see, or it doesn't find the icons.wav file. So I thought from the noobish way that I did it for the last 20 years, that I simply could just download the font files and include them, overwrite them from within my server. But the problem is that Fontawesome has become a commercial project already like 2 years ago, if I can remember it. Where is it? Here it is. And so I logged into my old account, and as you can see, just let me go to my account. No, this is not here on the start page. Once that you are logged in, you can't simply just include the Fontawesome library anymore. You have to create a so-called kit. With the free version of Fontawesome, you can include one kit, or you can create one kit, and this kit gets something like a token. You can, or no, your fonts can be called up to 10,000 times per month. So for a small page like mine, that would be absolutely no problem. But it wasn't just copy paste. It was really just a little bit complicated, because if you include them without a package, meaning if I would include Fomantic-UI not as the standard bundle that it comes with, meaning I would create a bundle just with the components that I needed, for example, without the fonts or the icons, then I could include this super easy. Fontawesome still works super easy. I can go to your kits. Just let me show it to you so that you can see it. So here it is. Where is it? Fontawesome kits. Here are my kits. You can see the total kit page views this month. 0 out of 10,000. Yeah. My website is so famous. And you can really super easily include this package into your project by download. Where was the download button? Just let me click in here. Maybe it's going to pop up in here. There it is. So all that you still need to do is copy this code, and this would work right away. The thing is, you can even restrict it to your own domain, so that no other people could include that script into their page, and then you would quickly get to the 10,000 limit. But you can include this simply into the head of your website, and it would work out of the way. The problem is that Fomantic-UI would not recognize that, because it is still searching not for something outside on the server, but as you can see down here, something that must be found in, just let me zoom in my themes templates, Hyperholic 2022, assets, CSS, and then another subfolder, themes, default, their assets, fonts, icons.wav. So this is quite, why is it so long? Because if we go to the Fomantic website, on the left, you see in the menu, you will find a port menu, theming. And theming means that you can define your own theme. It comes, I think, with 3 or 4 predefined themes, so that you can super easy change the whole design of the components, from buttons over lists to cards, just by calling a new theme or creating a new theme. As we don't want that, this is the standard theme, for example, with the colors, the color definitions, etc. As I don't want to touch that, I want to keep it like it is. The thing is, I can't just simply include it in there. But the theme is called from, just let me show it to you certainly it's not going to be in the buttons, I hope. But I went to the buttons, I clicked on buttons, and on the Fomantic page, usually, there it is. on top of the page per component, meaning when you look at a component, you see how many themes can be used with this component. For example, the button component offers you 11 themes. So you can click on that, and then you see all the different layouts that are predefined from within the bundle. Oh, sorry, if I'm correct. I don't know if you have to download them extra. I think, if I remember it was just default in one. I can't remember if it was a material or GitHub theme, but as you can see now, the buttons, if I go to material, the buttons should load differently. But they don't. So something absolutely different. Maybe Twitter. Oh no, my Raspberry Pi is still working. Okay. So I think you get it. You can change the theme. So the problem that I had now was, okay, how can I change this? And what I found out while searching the GitHub page of Fomantic, there was an open issue where someone suggested to use Fontawesome. Fontawesome is a new project where they took the Fontawesome, I think 5.6 version of Fontawesome and forked it because they want to keep it free. Just simple as that. They said, okay, we are going to take the icons. Currently there are 796 icons, and maybe this is enough and you could include these in there. How did I come here? Because there was an issue in, do I find it in here? No. Here it is. It was on top of everything here. Using Fontawesome instead of Fontawesome. So I clicked in there, and Larady suggested, however, one can still adjust our created Fomantic icons so that the script, so that you can use any other type of font that you would like, so that Fomantic-UI understands what fonts you are using. So curious as I was, I clicked in here and got to the create Fomantic icons script. And this is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. First of all, what I learned new is a part of NPM, there is NPX. And while NPM is like a repository downloader, checker, etc., I don't know how to describe that. NPX is like an NPM runner, or like it runs the tools. So what I found out, this is what I found out. And so I found out, okay, let's try this out. I hope it's going to work because I have already downloaded it. Just let me remove this folder that he just created. This is really, wow. I'm just going to delete this so that here it is, few icons, old. Okay, so I'll rename it better way. So what we are going to do now, let me integrate so that you can see my terminal window. My terminal window, there it is. So what we are doing now is, where's my terminal? Here's my terminal. What we are doing now is, you can't see it. This is not good. I'm going to move this a little bit over here. So what I'm doing now is typing. What they explain super easy in here is the following: npx create Fomantic icons. This is going to take a while, especially if you're on a Raspberry Pi. Oh no! Fomatic. I forgot an N. N from North. No, N from no war. No war anymore. Stop the war. We can't. Okay, so now he starts downloading him. And this is really like a terminal step-by-step process where he's going to ask me what type of version I want to install. Just let me put this a little bit bigger in here so that you can see it. Okay, right now we are in there. So what he does say is, just let me see, where is it? Here it is. Which set do you want to install? I say I want the free version. which version, the latest one, and then he asks you where you want to download it. So I'm clicking on it, and the thing is that what he does now is building the files needed. So it's already done on a Raspberry Pi. Please don't forget that. Just let me remove the terminal window again. So what he does is create all this theme with the icons inside it. So what my website is seeking here, the fonts, icons, WAV files, can now be uploaded. So for this, all I need to do is go to, oh wait, let me check that. He was searching for it inside themes default. So I have to create a new folder. I'm absolutely sure that there's an easier way by simply defining the new path, but I'm going to take it the noobish way. So I'm going to create a directory themes. Was it themes or theme? What do you want from me? Themes and then default. Okay. So in themes, I go create a new folder. You could also do this with FTP, obviously default. And then I go into the default folder, assets, fonts. So I create a new. I know that every pro out there is now face palming. Because I'm absolutely sure that you can define somewhere the path to what should be used. But I'm going to do it this way. And no, not upload files. Create a directory, fonts. Recheck, check, double check, and then inside fonts, icons.wav. But I'm already going to upload up there all the other files, because I'm sure that, where are they now? Downloads. I'm sure that, no, it was in my root, on my root, and there inside the, where is it? Icons, Fontawesome, yeah, there it is. Themes, default, assets, fonts, and I'm going to upload all fonts, also the brands and outline icons, so that I can, I do have all the other styles. So as you can see it right now, they are now being uploaded. And just let me check, because I saw that inside that folder is also an elements folder, and I have absolutely no clue what's in there. So themes, default, and then elements, icon overrides, icon variables. I'm going to upload them also. I don't know why, but I'm going to do so. So I'm also going to create inside the, where was it? Themes, default, elements. So I have to go here. Default, upload file, no, not files, create directory, elements. Oh, I hope, let's see if this is going to work out this way, because I have not changed the configuration. Let's see if this works. Upload files, what kind of files are they? Elements. This is not going to work. One file is icon.overrides and icon.variables. And Winter CMS comes with some kind of restriction, as you can see right now, that if I don't define inside the config/app, I think it was app.php or something like that, I have to, or cms.php, I have to define what type of files can be uploaded to through the back end to the system, and .variable and .override is not in here, so I will have to upload them manually. Just let me see if they are really necessary. I mean, they must be necessary, because sooner or later it's just like, oh, do you need do you need that lag, or can it be a limb? I mean, if there's no other, you see it doesn't work. Why not? I think that I'm going to upload the files with through my FTP client and be back in a second. Yeah, I'm going to try that one.